Just, I was thinking the same, actually. We're in alignment.
Thank you so much. Okay. So now let's get started on the meditation and Reiki. So I invite you to just close down your eyes and place one hand on your heart, the other hand somewhere on your belly near your sacral chakra. And just take a deep cleansing breath in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Take one more deep cleansing breath in and out. And just starting to really drop in and push out any of that stagnant energy, any of that energy that is ready to leave your body, has served its purpose and can now flow out. And one more deep cleansing breath in and out. And now I simply just want you to pause and check in with yourself in this moment. And allow the feelings that are present to simply just exist. You're not trying to fix or judge any emotions that are coming up or any feelings that are arising. You are simply becoming the gentle observer. Now drop in even deeper, and you start to notice that a bright white circle of light is surrounding you, radiating out from your body. This circle of healing light is protecting you, embracing you, and enveloping you in a loving embrace of complete oneness with the divine, with Mother Gaia, with your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. And as this white healing light surrounds you, you begin to hand over any feelings of fear, being stuck, frustration, shame, or guilt, or any other emotion that may have caused you pain or fear recently. You start to hand these over into the white light, knowing that the white light will take care of them for you, and you no longer have to worry. The white healing light is protecting and surrounding you with an infinite love connected directly to source energy, your higher self, your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and any other higher dimensional beings of light that are guiding you here on this journey today. And as you begin to surrender over your worries, fears, doubts to the white light, you notice you're starting to feel lighter. So light and so free that you've no longer been tied or corded to those past thoughts of fear or worry, because you've energetically released them over to this white light. And your angels and guides are taking care of them right now. All you need to do now is to go forward, fully realizing and deeply knowing you are so loved, you are so protected, you are so deeply held by a universal life force. And as you bear witness to the healing power all around you, and know that you are a soul here on your unique journey, you are healing beautifully in your own time, and you're not behind. You're right where you are meant to be. And as you're still taking in all of this beautiful white light healing energy, you become consciously aware that you're collectively stepping into the summer solstice energies here today. And as the sun warms up the earth and life is blooming all around us, the life force energy within you is being prepared to rise to the surface. So feel this warming energy of the sun, of the life force that sustains all of nature, and allow this energy to course through your mind, body, and soul. The energy of the sun both sustains and helps us to clear out old karma, soul patterns, contracts, and ties to past energies that no longer serve our purpose moving forward. So embrace the healing power of the sun and of Mama Gaia and of all the elementals and nature spirits who wish to help support your journey. There is so much healing energy available to your body, mind, and soul as we enter into the summer solstice energy. So just be open and allow this energy in. Welcome this gift that the sun is providing to you today. Store the sun's energy within your energetic body. And know that you can access it anytime you need a healing boost. Even when it's not sunny outside, you have the power to access this healing energy anytime, at any place. And as you are receiving this healing Reiki energy, just set an intention for the next 6 months. How will you harness the energy of the sun within you for your mind, body, and spirit healing? Remember, you're able to store the energy and the power of the sun within you and access it at any time that you need to. And today especially, as we celebrate the summer solstice in the Northern Hemisphere, the sun is inviting us to come out and play and celebrate and be joyful. And as I send the healing Reiki energy, use the emotional charge of your sacral chakra to embrace the playful energy, the lightness, the laughter, and the freedom that lives within you. As you take in this healing energy, think about who you will spend the most time with in the next 6 months. Are they making it easy for you to embrace your desires? Are they making it easy for you to attract more of what you want into your life? As I move now up toward the solar plexus, we reflect on the unlimited amounts of solar power that is available to you on this summer solstice and throughout this whole summer season? What limitations, if any, are you ready to break through? What makes you feel powerful? What helps you to embrace your inner power, your inner fire, and your inner light? I invite you to engage in that power today. And to also hold on to some of that power so you can put it to use in the next 6 months of this solstice cycle. And as the sun's presence inevitably decreases month after month as we move toward the winter solstice in the northern hemisphere. So again, knowing that you can store that power within you and access it at any time that you need to. And now, as I move into the heart chakra, call to mind any areas you'd wish to transmute in your life. This is about transmuting the pain into purpose, transmuting the worry into hope, the fear into excitement. The healing light power of the sun supports you always in all of the things that you are transmuting in your life. So you can offer up all of your worries, your fears over to the light and let them be transmuted and transformed by the sun's energy to turn it all into love. And now, moving into the throat chakra area, the center for expressing ourselves, sharing our voices, sharing our authenticity and our true soul expression with the world. As I send healing Reiki energy to the throat chakra, I want you to just become aware and energetically declare exactly what you are intending for this summer solstice. Set your intention for what you are bringing to the world, what you are embracing, what you are using your voice to share and to express and to become that true, authentic expression of your soul. And now thinking about and moving into the third eye chakra. Today, we're also entering into Cancer season. Cancer is represented by the crab archetype. As you visualize this archetype, I want you to just imagine how this symbol could be used in your own life. Thinking about Cancer as the emotional, sensitive, self-protective, highly intuitive sign ruled by the moon. There's a sense of healing, of caretaking, of softening, of allowing yourself to be taken care of, but also allowing your healing journey to unfold in the time it's meant to unfold, not rushing your healing journey, not beating yourself up for feeling behind, but knowing again that you are exactly where you are meant to be. And as I send this healing Reiki energy to your third eye, think about how you can embrace the Cancer archetype in this season and moving forward, and what that means to you. And now as we move into the crown chakra, which is the seat of our connection to the divine, to the universe, I want you to just become aware of how and in which ways you can reset your body, mind, and soul to get back in sync with the rhythms of nature, because they want to support you. The rhythms of nature, Mama Gaia, are all supporting you in your journey, and they are all wanting the very best for you towards your divine purpose. So today, just gaze at the sunset on this longest day of the year and welcome in that complete and total renewal of energies, that complete energetic reset. Think of this as a total reset button where you're able to clear out all of the old energies that are no longer serving you, the energies that have served their purpose but can now be blessed and continue along their way to make room for the new, powerful, life-sustaining, soulful energies that will guide your path forward this summer solstice season and the next 6 months and beyond. And now just taking in any messages that you've received here today, taking in all of the powerful energy of the sun that wants to see you happy, to see you fulfilled, to see you living your highest aligned life that aligns with your higher self and your soul purpose. Taking this all in and releasing anything else that you need to release. Maybe you're not even consciously aware of it, but you just know that it is all being transmuted now, and the sun is taking care of it for you. Just slowly, gently coming back into your awareness, back into the room, slowly wiggling your feet or your hands, taking some very gentle movements, stretching if that feels good, rolling out your neck, your shoulders if that feels good. Just getting that movement, slow, gentle movements coming back to your body. as you come back into your awareness, back to the room, back to the Zoom call. And I'd love to hear how that experience was for both of you. And also, I plan on pulling some oracle cards for the summer solstice for each of us.
That was beautiful. That was really beautiful. I felt the sun, the rays, the heat, and it was so funny because when you got to the heart chakra, we're right by the water here, and it started splashing up intensely, like you were pulling a lot of like water energy as well. So it started like splashing and just like the feeling everywhere around.
I
But the
love
sun
that.
was like, yeah, it was amazing. The sun, like the heat, the warmth of it, but also like burning away all the parts. It was like, this is no longer serving you. And I could see and feel what it was. And it was just like, burn it out, right? Just move it out, but also bringing in like a level of the sun of like the passion, right? So fueling the passion, but also like burning away the parts that no longer serve.
I love that. That's so beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Jess. I got a lot of energy around the solar plexus, increased power, which is beautiful. And like Jess, I really love the storage idea. And when I'm at an actual sun, I'm very aware, store this, remember this, resonate with this, we feel this again. So I loved storing it. That felt fantastic. And my heart center, I was able to do sort of quite a challenging piece around accepting all emotions, including the ones that I'm not super keen to have, but I know how important they are.
I love that.
And the big activation was around the throat, because I made some big sort of decisions this week. I was a little bit unwell earlier in the week, so I had a massive up level last week, bringing in the Atlantean 5D energies, getting back my high priestess lineage. Oh my God, that was the week before, week before that. And so then I was a little bit unwell. It's like my body was catching up. So I used that chance to make a couple of decisions this week, and I felt the rightfulness of this and me being heard in a stronger place. And, my new ideas on timings and price points being resonant with how I am now. I really felt that very, very strongly. And then the third eye and crown were just a beautiful sort of topping it off, really. Those are always my easiest, most beautiful chakras. And yeah, I felt that beautiful rhythm of that sort of, yeah, working with those rhythms. It's so easy to forget that in the modern world. I didn't mean I was completely right to take a day out today just for me doing this. And earlier I was with Rebecca Campbell. So two wonderful, blonde, powerful, spiritual women today.
I love that so much.
That was your
Yeah.
companion piece today, Rebecca, Yeah, she had about 1,500 people on. And
Wow.
yeah. But the interesting thing is she's lovely and she's got a real gift, but she is no more powerful or insightful than any of us three or anyone else watching this. She just has a
I
great
love
level
that.
of confidence and self-belief, and she's got incredible social media branding presence and everything all across the board. It's
Yes.
stunning, but that's work. But I like her. I think she's a nice role model. But us girls also have it all going on. She's just got that extra little bit of confidence and self-belief, and maybe a few more practical advantages growing up, maybe, sort of quite middle class. But that's not to take away. She's lovely. So I found that quite inspirational. But also, us three, seriously, we're there. And Brianna, who I wish was here, but as we know, she's moving, and everyone else, we have also
Yes.
got that. Oh, yeah. Got a
I
good
love that
comparison.
so much. Yeah, I always tend to think of people like Rebecca Campbell as she's built that over what, like 20 years or something, right?
Yeah,
So that's her result of 20 years of building her brand.
that as well.
Yeah.
That as well. So yes, it's all out there for us
hmm
to do. Yeah, we don't all have to have like 10 perfectly aligned social media channels to make a big impact in the world.
Very true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sticking with my one for now. Yeah. So
Yep.
well done, Kelly. Oh, the thing I missed at the start, maybe I was zoning out a bit. What did you say around the root chakra? Because I must have missed that bit.
Around the root chakra.
Yeah.
So the root chakra was about opening up and welcoming in the energies from the sun, and then really being able to store those energies within your energetic body and access it anytime you need.
Fantastic. So I was there for that. I missed the link with the root chakra, but yes, it makes sense because root chakra is all about resources, isn't it? And stability.
Yeah, resources and security, safety, knowing that you have that as sort of like your maybe safety net, security net in a sense, is that you don't have to struggle. You have all these inner resources within you to draw upon, to call upon, like anytime that you need, really.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of a backup plan, but really we should all surrender straight to the backup plan. But most of us don't because we're egoic individuals who feel we've got to do it all ourselves. But then we can let go and remember actually that's there all along.
Yep, absolutely. So beautiful.
What did you feel while you were doing it, like in yourself?
Yeah, I felt so much just positive energy. I felt towards the end, I kind of closed down my own eyes, and I had just this beautiful like golden light vision that was just all around in my vision. And I just felt like this intense like heat and energy just being like transferred and circulated. And it felt like so immense, like so indescribably like immense, bigger than I could even imagine. So it was pretty powerful.
Yeah, I knew there'd be something. That's why I asked. So
I love that you asked that.
yeah, well, you're also part of it. It's a very interesting one when you're holding the space. You're in the space and you're holding the space. It's all very kick. That you hold, you observe, and you're in. It's all of the things. Thank you.
Yes, thank you guys for sharing. Those are both such beautiful experiences, and I'm so happy that you're able to make it here live. So yeah, I just wanted to wrap it up by pulling each of you an oracle card to see, what are the solstice energies, what's coming up, what to focus on, or anything like that. Or if you have a specific question, feel free to tell me as well, and I can pull on the specific question.
Love it. I love it. I love it.
I love it too. Okay, I'll say I'd like a follow on to my new energies of this week. It feels good, but I know that my coach is going to maybe query something of what I want to do. So just confirm that. It relegates to authority, which I love, but also I sometimes am a little bit fearful of, if I'm honest. Particularly when they're an expert and I'm paying them a lot of money. But I've got to weigh that up against my own feelings. It's an interesting one.
Okay. Let's do me a favor. Can you turn the light on real quick?
Yeah.
I've got a simple ring light. And then there was light.
And then there was light. Now just remember that. Just remember that real quick. You always have the power to turn on the light, right?
Oh, thanks.
It's right there. The switch is there. It's always there for you. You just gotta flip it. Love you.
Okay, so this is a beautiful card that just popped out. I was shuffling, so I believe it's meant for you because it popped out. It's called Boundaries number 3. And I just have to show you because it's a beautiful image.
Incredibly, tomorrow I've got a post on boundaries going up on the profile. Incredibly, a square, a simple statement. Incredible. Oh my God. Boundaries sewn into the parts of who you are, for they are not to be crossed. Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah, so I'm really feeling that solar plexus energy with this one, because boundaries do come, you know, in part from that solar plexus area, because that's where our inner power is. And we have to express ourselves from that solar plexus, but we also hold our boundaries from there, because there is a sense of power in that.
Amazing. I know for sure, and if you don't mind, I'll ask you to take a photo of that and send it to me. It's gorgeous.
Absolutely.
What pack is that one, Kelly?
This
We all
one
love our
is...
packs in this group, don't we? We're all Oracle deck
Oh, I
jump.
know. I'm obsessed. So I have quite a few. Seasons of the Witch, Beltane.
Oh, it's so cool. Yeah, it's so clear to me that and then this is the post tomorrow, which ironically is a quote from that same my sort of current mentor I am with at the end of July. And I said, that's a great quote from you. Can I use it in that square thing? And she said yes, but then just, you know, sort of comment in the post. It's ironic really, but I know full well that my boundary has to be for myself. And then it's as clear as day, because I want to move away from overgiving, giving too much value, far too much. My sessions are amazing, as Jess will tell you, but like they're super long and packed, and I need just to put it in a little bit in order to preserve my energy, create more desire in the client for forthcoming work, and not overwhelm the client, because sometimes it's like, oh my God, Alex's session, wowzer. So that feels fantastic. So yeah, thank you. And then I say that in myself because it's me that chooses to do the overgiving. No one has said to me, "Oh right, you know, can I have much longer?" And you know, can I pay less? It's me, and that feels so freaking good.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And we all struggle with this from time to time, as in this field that we're in the work that we're doing, in the energetics. We all struggle with this because we want to just give our hearts out, right? We want to just give everything from our hearts, and we want to heal everybody, and we want everybody to know how good it feels, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I love this card for you.
I know it's so interesting because everyone can heal, but not everyone all at once in one call. You know,
Absolutely.
That's the lesson.
And I just want to add real quick, Alex, your sessions are amazing. They're absolutely amazing. And just, you know, remember with boundaries, I did some trauma coaching with a person called Cass, and she verbalized this in such a way that really just stuck in my heart. She said, boundaries are not a wall. It's your little like white picket fence you're around your flowers. How are your flowers going to grow? How are you going to bloom? He didn't say the whole blooming thing, but you know, that's what comes through. Like, how are you going to bloom? How are your flowers going to grow if people are stepping on them? But people don't know where to step if you don't put up your fence and your pathway to say, this is the way. So, you know, the biggest thing she was saying is it doesn't have to be a big wall. It's like, you know, people say boundaries and they're like, oh, you're setting like this big wall between us. It doesn't have to be a wall. It's just a little picket fence that says like, here's where I'm growing. Don't step here. This is where stuff's growing and blooming. This is the way in which you can walk. That's good for you and for me. So just thinking of it in that way, because I was always like, oh, boundaries, ooh, you know, but you know, when you reframe it that way, I love it.
I love it. And also that part of me that, again, owning it all on me, which is a huge practice that I've come into, particularly when I had terrible boundary violations earlier. I think most of us in this way of life. I'm looking at my garden now, it's so lovely, and I'm thinking, yeah, let the garden grow as it wants to do, and here's the path and here's the fences. Let the bloody flowers breathe, you know.
Yes.
And that's how it feels to me. Let people, I don't have to heal the whole world overnight just because I have power, and I do have power. Let's take it a step at a time, and that's absolutely okay.
Yeah.
So thank you, you two, wonderful. And now let's see what we've got for our lovely Jess, and then you must do one for you as well, Kelly.
Okay. So Jess, a specific question or pull general energies on the solstice?
I love the solstice. The solstice is such a like special place in my heart. When I was a liquor rep, we used to celebrate it every year, and we'd have a reiki summer solstice, and we go around and we go to all the different bars and just like see everybody and have, so there's just like so many good feelings. What are the good feelings that are going to come from this? Like, what is because I felt a lot of like warmth, a lot of sunshine, a lot of shining your light, a lot of just like joy coming out of this. Like, what is that joy? What's coming out? Like, what is this beautiful fire that's starting this passion?
Okay.
What a gorgeous question. Very upmarket question, Jess.
I love that. Yeah.
So I asked for my question. I was like, send me my question.
Joy? What is this joy for Jess?
Oh, for Jess.
All right. Wow. Okay. I think you got this card before, Jess. I think I want to say in one of our chats you did, but maybe it's bonfire.
Wow.
Number 2.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever had that one. Was it?
It says, it is through remembering that you will wake the ritual of your existence and be reborn in mighty celebration.
Oh.
Yes, that's beautiful. Literally like the flame coming at me. Come on, if that's not passion, like coming from the inside out, like yes.
There's so much power there, and there's a lot of root power as well there, and creative power. So that's very good for your root.
And very much like a death and a rebirth cycle with the fire and the energy. And the fire just reminds me also of, fires remind me of transitioning and of the death and rebirth cycle. So just like burning away the old, making room for the new, like everything we were kind of talking about on this session. So very, very powerful.
It's beautiful because it was the fire coming in and just burning away for me personally, it's like a bit of a resentment and like an anger and how I feel like things should be. And trying to force it, that just letting go of that. Don't dance with that. Don't play with it. Just burn it out. Like, go through the situation, but just not, you don't need that because you need a different kind of fire. The fire you need is the passion, the burning, the opening up. And that's beautiful because like, look at him in his like burning passion of like love though, and inspiration, not from a place of like anger.
Yes.
I love that.
Absolutely. Beautiful. Yeah, I think that card really reflects your journey.
On fire. And also that says to me, it's like you start the fire and the fire just grows, right? That passion. I love that. And, beautiful card. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ties in also to sort of the Beltane and Phoenix work earlier, recently, and also Jess, because you posted publicly in the group on this, even when you did my Isis thing, which was a nice birthing thing, when outer space, you still had a massive ring of fire and transformation there, didn't you? Which is like amazing, but no one got anything. So interesting. So that seems to always have been part of your DNA. It's very interesting. I love it.
I love it. Oh, I love it so much.
What can't you birth? What can't you ignite? It's like,
and with the dragon energy as well. With the dragon energy, Jess, that definitely feels like that as well.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah.
Oh,
fantastic. Yeah,
beautiful.
So I'll pull one card for myself. What is it that I need to embrace this summer solstice?
Oh, I love that.
What is it that I need to embrace?
Channeling in focus vibes. Yeah.
All right, one flipped out. Okay, I got the embodiment card. It says, now unsown from the flesh, a most alluring lullaby stills my pain as the skies bleed for my heart and the embodiment I am to claim.
Jesus. Wow. These are really intense, these quotes.
Yes.
Really intense.
Kelly, that's perfect for you.
That's so perfect. Yeah.
That's,
It's a little
that's
bit
so
small.
perfect.
Read it one more time because it's like super intense. Go on.
Sure. So it says, now unsown from the flesh, a most alluring lullaby stills my pain as the skies bleed for my heart and the embodiment I am to claim.
Wow.
So that's really like, to me, that is that whole embracing the cycle of nature, to allow, you know, that cycle of nature to course through me and to clear out anything that needs to go, and then to embrace and embody everything that I am calling in and I'm claiming.
You've taken it out of your flesh. Like you've actually, I mean, could that say it any more beautifully? Like you've done the work, Kelly. Like claim your spot in like where you are and the magnificence, like the beautiful energy and the strength you have and the capabilities you have. Like you've done the work. You've removed the things that were anchoring you, the things holding you back. Like you're there, and that's beautiful.
Yeah.
But also
the strength of you.
Also, there's a really kind energy around acknowledging your loss, and that was the thing for you, and acknowledging your loss and your pain, and honoring that place in it all. It's really important not people skip over, but you were seen and heard and felt. In my meditation as well. Yeah, it was all seen and heard and felt, and that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's
really
beautiful.
I know, right? I'm really pleased for you, Kelly. I really do.
Thank you.
Yeah. Strong people, if you come across strong, that piece isn't always there, but it feels like this card is saying, yeah, you know, yeah. You have that aspect too, and you have been, and you deserve it, and you work for it. A little bit like Rebecca Campbell's success on a not quite such a multimillionaire yet scale, but you know, you've come this far.
She's stepping into it, though. She's stepping into it, and
exactly.
I love that you add that heart piece. Yeah,
I absolutely feel that. I do. I feel the sky's the limit for you, Kelly. Yeah.
Thank you so much. That gave me full body shivers and chills. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I think it's been a really special hour, I think. Yeah.
Yes, this was so beautiful. Thank you guys both for attending, and I had a couple more women sign up for the replay, so hopefully they get a chance to watch and go through the meditation and get some good insights themselves.
Yeah, they'll be watching it on the replay. It's the same for me. I always expect and hope more people, but then other people do watch it on the replay, and they always have the replay.
Yes, yeah, the
love
replay.
Yeah,
it's strong too. Like you think, oh, you don't get it, but you still get it. Even if you watch it like a week later or however, the timing's always perfect for when you're ready to hear the message, right? It's I love it. Yeah.
And isn't that the whole, like, time is not linear? It's more of like a flow. It's not like how we structured it as humans. It's more of like here and there and everywhere.
It's not linear, no, at all. I mean, it's just extraordinary. I mean, like my husband on live, we could make it live, but I called her in and I felt her interacting during it, even though she wasn't there yet. And then she interacted just as I said she would. And she said, yeah, I was that person that you said was doing this. It blows my mind. I have to go with it. And then you know yourself, Jess. I really like that past, present, future thing, because I blew your mind, isn't it, without saying anything confidential, with my past, present, future piece.
Yes. Oh, that did. That was, yeah. I'm like, how did you do that? Kelly Brianna know. I shared with them. It's amazing.
Yeah. It's so interesting. When you learn you can play around with time.
That's incredible. Yeah, that is incredible.
Love it. The sun just started shining on you really bright, Kelly. It just like
did you see that? Yeah, it was like the whole, like a big sun ray just came in behind me.
Yeah, saying thank you for sharing my sun energy.
Yeah, for sure.
So, what time is it then where you are, you two? You're 3 p.m. now, aren't you, Kelly?
Yes, I'm 3 p.m. Central, and I think Jess is 4 p.m.
You're 4 p.m. Okay, I'm 9 p.m.
Okay.
But I know, but there's the beauty that it's still light out. Oh, I can't believe it. Like I finished a call the other day and I could go out 9:15 and broad daylight. It's so magical. Every year,
Wow.
like, every year it still blows my mind. It's like I forget. You know, every year I'm surprised that it's late.
Yeah, it's so funny because my daughter's like, well, it's not dark out yet, so it's not bedtime. I'm like, we go through this every single summer. Like,
Yeah,
it is still
yeah,
bedtime.
yeah, yeah. You know what? I don't blame her for trying, you know. It does feel weird, doesn't it, going to bed when it's light?
Yeah, it does.
And when it's dark. Really, we're not supposed to do those things, but yeah, nowadays we do.
All right, so for everyone else that's going to be watching on the replay, I did just want to mention that I have a couple of options to work together. I have a monthly membership. So that is like extended card readings, and it's events like this. And each month we just get together on a healing circle call and come together and release anything that we need to release, call in what we want to call in. So it's just a really beautiful group of women coming together in circle. And so that is my monthly membership. And I also just opened up my one-to-one, which I'm really excited about. So that is a very special signature one-to-one experience with me with intuitive empowerment coaching and energy healing. So I do both hypnotherapy and reiki, and we can interchange the sessions as you need. Basically, it's like you choose what works best for you. I'm always very open, and I won't force you to do any particular way that doesn't resonate. But so those are a couple options to work together. And if you are watching this on the replay, just feel free, send me any messages, send me an email, reach out, and we can have a chat further to talk about any of those options if you are open to those. So, and thank you again both for being here. It really means a lot to have your support.
Oh, that's nicely shared. And yeah, I can really hear the specialness of the bespoke one-to-one. Yeah, that's lovely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us here. That was beautiful, and sharing that. That was a beautiful, beautiful meditation and card pull and everything. I'm excited.
Yeah, yeah, you're burning away there, Jess. Yeah, I think we've got
we have
fabulous
that candle, that yellow candle burning too.
Yeah, that is really, really nice. So yeah, send me that card and remind me the name of the pack as well. Oh, because so many. We had that, you had that nice good tarot one earlier with that God, that gorgeous card with the seahorse holding the pearl. I'm completely in love with that. That's the good tarot, isn't it? Got it, Baron Reed. How many
Yes.
decks? So little time. Yeah.
I know. I have a little bit of an obsession with decks. So.
We all have. Us three all have. Oh God. Yeah.
People are like, wait, you have another deck? And I'm like, shh, just don't say anything. Don't acknowledge it. Just go, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll definitely send you I can send you the image and then the deck as well. I can send it to you in a DM.
Oh yeah, maybe the blurb, if there's a page on it. There probably is a page on it. Yeah, it'd be very, very cool. How amazing. Okay, lots of love to both of you.
Yes, thank
Love
you
you
so
both.
much. And happy
Oh,
summer
thank
solstice.
you. Happy solstice. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.